I am Prabha and welcome to the second session of Learning How to Learn. In the previous session, we learnt about procrastination, memory, and sleep. Hope you are practicing Pomodoro technique. Remember, practice makes permanent. Last session, we ended with an example of how Edison used to sleep. That's the best example of how any one of us can control our thinking pattern. There are two modes of our brain. First is the focus mode, where we concentrate. There is a fixed neural path. And second is the diffuse mode, where the brain is more relaxed, and in this mode we develop new neural paths. Okay, in simple sense, focus mode is when we are trying to find a solution to a problem. Example, a math problem or algorithms, and you are unable to find a solution. Then we leave that problem for a few minutes, relax, and if time permits, just take a power nap, which exactly was followed by great personalities like Thomas Edison or Salvador Dali. Then you look into the problem. After few seconds or few minutes, you get a solution. And that's for sure. Remember, make apt use of diffuse mode is very important to go into the focus mode. Focus mode allows the mind to recognize familiar patterns. Problems related to these patterns are easily solved. It works in a sequential way, step by step. And to increase the memory power, metaphors provide powerful techniques for learning. Remember, to go into the focus mode, first of all, we have to allow no distractions. Keep your mobile phones turned off. Do not sit next to your best friend. Try to follow the lecture. Take notes of the key points. Try to connect what's being said to other things you already know. And end of the lecture, write a brief summary of main points covered. Remember, recalling whatever was done in the lecture is very important part of creating a long-term memory. Every day once you come back home, it is very important for us to read the same day, underline, make summaries, prepare mind maps. Reading again and again on the same day or by hearting things is not the answer. When you do this, there is an illusion of competency. It is as equal to overconfident. We feel as if the material becomes familiar, we gain fluency. There is a feeling we already know the material. In fact, we do not know. There is always a better way of doing things. Recalling every day is very important. Use focus mode during lecture. Once you come back home, review your notes later that day. Practice and test yourself, which is very important. And in the evening, if possible, go for a walk or use diffuse mode. So using diffuse mode always is not necessary going to sleep, but you can go for a long walk, go for a run or exercise. Just relax and listen to music. Every moment, our brain uses this diffuse mode in a productive manner. Revision allows the information to find a place in the large store of long-term memory, which is called chunking. So to form chunking, we have to use focused attention, understand the problem, and the more important is to practice every day. In a simple form, if I want to remember a number, I divide the number into 3 or 4 small units and remember it. So we are nothing but practicing chunking. Chunks can help you to understand new concepts through a process called transfer. After rigorous practice, when a new chunk is formed, these chunks are placed something like in a hanger, which is called long-term memory. So there is a study by Science Express wherein which it shows that by simply practicing and recalling, students learn far more than much deeper level. Reviewing your notes later at the night, especially before you go to bed, also plays a vital role. There is a top-down chunking wherein which you have to look at a big picture. Simple thing is, before you go into depth, recollecting the side headlines or just going through pictures in the textbooks also is important. And there is a bottom of chunking where practice and repetition can help you both build and strengthen each chunk so you can easily gain access to it when needed. Remember, bottom up chunking helps in learning theories, learning application, applying theory, and when you top down chunking, it helps in research and knowledge intuition. Here we have come to the end of session 2 of learning how to learn. To recall, we have learned in depth about focused and diffuse mode and how long-term memory can be formed with practicing and forming small chunks. Before we end the session, I would like everyone to practice focused mode by just counting 1 to 100. But ensure you don't think anything while counting. Even a simple thing like Prabha madam told us to count. If you do so, restart counting numbers. This is the best way to increase your concentration and control your pattern of your mind. Thank you.